Hello? Yeah. Sammy just taught me some interesting things. Hello, everyone. Sammy just taught me a lesson about scars. I was looking at this comparison before. I was like, if I was playing Airborne SOF, why would I take Rangers? I need to reevaluate. Because, as Sammy pointed out, see, on paper, just unit to unit, Airborne looks like the better deal here. Better longer range guns, with higher armor penetration, less damage perhaps, but higher penetration. And I can turn on my music. Like, maybe a little bit less health, but the weapons are right better, right? The M250 is way better. It's all way better. Even the Moors is better, extra 100 meters of range. Better heat penance, because it's a Moors over a Roars. So it's like simple, like Airborne just makes Rangers obsolete, right? And then Sammy just taught me a lesson. Sammy showed me that if you look at the actual stats, what's very interesting is that the Rangers have LMGs, while Airborne has, well, they still call LMGs, but they have big LMG. They more have like an MMG, really. And the Airborne's machine guns need to be stopped. You can't shoot on movement. You need to stop to fire them. Whereas the Rangers' two powers, the Saws, can be fired on the move. What's also very interesting is that the Rangers then get these Scar HDMRs on top of this. So this is, I guess, more suppression. You have 600 meter range. Yeah, so Airborne is still better at long range, but the Scar HDMRs also can be fired on the move. And I didn't really notice about the DMRs. Can ignore 50% of cover. I guess I knew that in recon squads, but I never thought of it in an infantry squad. So that's actually interesting. That Airborne probably still wins the long distance fight. Like, I don't know, but did the DMRs change things? I mean, if you're out of range, obviously Airborne wins. But if you're at 400 meters... Are standoff Rangers actually good? Because they can move while firing... I don't know. Are standoff Rangers good? I have to ask this question now. Also, why is my WinApp so quiet today? What the hell? My WinApp's like quieter than usual. It's not just me, right? M250s can be used in buildings, though? Oh, really? That kind of explains why Airborne slaps indoors, I guess. That's why they count as LMGs, I see. Doesn't have minimum range, right. I assume that's also true for the Rangers' Saw, then. Yeah. And technically the Rangers' Saw has more damage. But you're losing... You're losing the penetration and range advantage, of course, of the LMG. You know the DMR? Ah, the DMR can't be shot indoors. Has minimum range. Okay. That's kind of funny. I wonder if Airborne would beat Rangers indoors, but they do have better damage on their guns at close range. And at close range, the pen matters less, I think, so I actually don't know how that goes. I actually want to test that before we start playing today, but I will let you know before we go today a few things. One, I've tried to make a new Patrol scenario. I'm going to show you how that works first. Edit scenario. No, I'll show you later if we do it. I've tried to make a new kitchen scenario that I don't get stomped in 15 minutes on. We might try that later on today. Is Scar Mass Effect stream 2? Yeah, I'm actually going to test this now, because I'm actually going to go to my practice range and test Airborne versus Rangers. Camel says at close range, the pen matters a lot. That's how Abrams beat Russian heavies at point blank. Let's just test it then. Let's see Rangers standoff versus Airborne at various ranges. I need to know this. This is important for deck building. I also imagine that Rangers are just a lot better in a comparison against Russian infantry, where a lot of Russian infantry has shitty armor, compared to a lot of US infantry has better armor. So that's something to consider too. But anyway, take these guys. So your next generation weapon squad. Yep. Your Rangers standoff. Show me some power here. Where is my test city? I had a test city. There it is. Give me a ammoless AMPV to test with again. An immortal ammoless AMPV. With Rangers inside. Not Ranger, Rangers. There we go. Get some bad airborne in our little test house that I like to use. Make them on the bad team. And then we'll also have, I guess, the point blank fight over here. Who wins at point blank? Well, shouldn't be literal point blank here, though it is good for testing up purposes, I guess. Hang on, just Rangers VU there. Airborne bad guys, yeah. And then like house to house, like distant house to house. Are there any distant houses? Oh, this is my test village, whatever. We can come over and do it here. Where's one that's like 400 meters? That's almost 400 meters, that'll do. Okay. Bad airborne. Capture nearby building. Good Rangers, and you'll need a sniper there. To observe that fight. How many meters? This is almost 400 meters. It's because the rule is inaccurate, sorry. I didn't say that, but I should have said that. So in the editor, all the Rangers are doubled. It's just a bug of their editor. So that's about 400 meters. Otherwise, yes, that would have been a very stupid thing for me to say. Sorry, I didn't think about that. Yes. Okay, let's test some fights. Where is my shit? Where? Okay, here we go. Wait, why is there just an airborne chilling there? I guess? Okay, first of all, let's see them building a building. This should favor airborne, but maybe the DMRs... Or did I fuck up where you are? I think I fucked up where they are. This should favor the airborne building the building, but I feel like the DMRs might change it. Okay, I'm just not close enough, hang on. You need to get closer. I'm predicting airborne wins building the building, but the DMRs might change that. That would be very interesting. I'm predicting Rangers win in the other scenarios. Let's find out. That's kind of not fair because the Rangers get the first shot, so I need to give a recon to you too. Hang on. I also need to give you a recon watching the Rangers. Okay, so you be back here watching me. We need like referee observers. It's like paintball. Snipers bad guys, that's right. Okay, now if I get in, we should both start firing at the same time? Yep. That's a fairer fight. No one's suppressing each other yet. But it's interesting to note that the Rangers are out DPSing the airborne and out suppressing them because of those DMRs. That's interesting. Wow, that's really interesting. There you go. Rangers get the enemy suppressed first, and they'll probably hold a suppression advantage now. Rangers shooting backwards to the snipers? No, I don't think they are. Holy shit, the Scar H's actually make a massive difference. The DMRs are popping guys out of windows. That's fucking fascinating. Rangers are way better than I thought. Yeah, fucking Sammy's right. Scars are good. What the fuck? They're clobbering airborne. What the hell? This changes everything. Oh my god, those scars are so good. Nobody believed me. I really didn't. Holy shit, scars matter so much. DMRs are so good. Actually changes my mind about DMRs in general, too. DMRs are actually so good. That's fucking very interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, their AT is worse than the airborne. So airborne is still going to be better in, like, against vehicles. But infantry to infantry. Camel says, don't forget 50 cal snipers ignore 100% of cover. I did forget that. I should probably play with that more. Okay, DMRs are a much better weapon than I gave credit for. So Rangers actually comfortably beat a 1v1 against the airborne. I need to watch out for Russians go to DMRs more. That's scary. Also, I need to respect standoff rangers more. Those DMRs make a massive difference. Oh wow, this isn't even close. Did we start opening up at the same time? Closer range fight. The powers are going off. I guess the DMRs are just popping dudes. That's even easier for rangers. You didn't shoot the Geels a single time today. No, I'm pretty sure they did. Okay, they're bodying. And then... what about this fight? Is there friendly fire? Yes. Yes, there is. We've had tanks scare themselves because of that. Okay, rangers go in. Now, this is actually, funnily enough, a bit closer. No, it's not. Okay, they both suppress each other at the same time. Well, both panic each other at the same time. No, sorry. They both suppress each other at the same time, but only one of them got panicked first. It's still definitely a huge advantage in favor of rangers. Oh my god, rangers are good. This has been my most slept-on infantry unit in the US tabs. I thought rangers were kind of obsolete compared to airborne. But it just goes to show, you gotta be careful with poo-pooing things on paper. Damn, rangers slap. Even without firing the scars in CQB, they just slap. Tonzilla says rangers are just better airborne IRL, so yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? And they're cheaper, too. The only real downside... well, the only two real downsides are one... okay, three. The range. So this is in advantages where the rangers are never outranged. In a situation where the rangers are 200 meters away, big problems. So the airborne have the long-range advantage on you. You've got to close in against them, against the 600-meter guns, which is going to be an issue. Parallel says airborne just seems to be a worse version of SOCOM. They're not worse, they're just different. I do still hold that SOF is a min-max version of airborne, but they're also just very different. Airborne is not a bad squad still. Don't look at these situations and go airborne is bad, because what if we're, like, here... what if we're, like, 600 meters away from a building that the rangers are in, then the airborne just wins by default, right? What if, you know, you're in a normal match where it's not just 1v1s of infantry, but there's vehicles? The airborne's longer range and harder hitting MAWS is going to be better. I've come around on those single-fire rocket launchers, actually. I'm actually starting to like them, too. So you've got to consider that as well. But it is good to see that rangers have their own advantages. So there's the range advantage. There's, for airborne, disadvantages for rangers then also are, you've got one extra guy. So that's an advantage in being a bit stronger, but a disadvantage in if you want to fit two guys to a transport. It'll be a problem for Blackhawking. If you want to do, like, Blackhawk heliborne stuff, you're not going to be able to fit a ranger and another unit. To be fair, though, I've been doing one squad to a transport almost all the time these days. Even with helicopters, I'm kind of scared to put two in a transport. But for opening rollouts, it might be bad. Camel says, what about standard airborne of the higher damage, shorter range guns? How do they compare up to the 400 meter fight? Let's find out, I guess. I guess it's a good question. All these Strangers, if it was a Ranger squad? Strangers? Stingers? They won't, because we're in a 12 transport because it's 9 and 4. Because they're basically the exact same loadout as Rangers then. No scars though. Those scars are so impactful. They get bodied way harder now. Let it be known that marksman rifles are insanely powerful, not just in XCOM, but also in this game. I can't believe Sammy was right. Scars are so good. This changes how I build every single unit. Do I want Standoff Rangers Recon now? Holy shit. Okay, that's very fucking interesting. I mean, with the scars mattering so much, do you even want to charge an airborne in the woods? Or is it better off to just sit on top of them? I mean, sorry, better off to just, like, attack them at range, maybe. I would have thought this is the close range fight, but maybe not. Camel says, I didn't learn that until I started using Russian decks because I have so many DMRs. Yeah, I also haven't been playing much Russia, and I see it. Okay, that didn't work, apparently. No, here they are, okay. So by the way, SCT slap only 6 dudes with the Stingers. Because they've got DMRs, do they? Yeah, that's right. Which ensures get Mayhem as an upgrade. Those guys, I think. STTs. Rangers Standoff. I guess it's also, like, why Rangers standoff slaps in building-to-building fights, probably, because if I had to go back and check, they probably have a lot of DMRs, don't they? We'll go check. It's that ignore cover that actually matters so much. So if you smoke and get on top of them... No, because then you just get busy, you get suppressed, so it's actually worse. It seems like unless you're, like, literally Delta CQB, you almost... Maybe if I smoked earlier, but, like, you almost never want to just run at them, because it kind of reflects reality. You'll get, although in this case, it's going way worse here, so I guess it's a bit of RNG, too. This was an easier fight before, but now it's harder. Wait. Oh, these guys are fucking helping, that's why. Never mind. Never mind, these guys are fucking helping. But yeah, if you sprint on top, it's like a really bad time. But, can I have something? Yeah. Go for it. Cranker says, who's better, Delta or GRU Batman's? Depends what you want. Like 5 points difference, it feels like Batman's lose to Delta. It depends what you want to do. Deltas will... you know, CQB Deltas, standoff Deltas. And in what scenario? Deltas have 4 more dudes and way more CQB damage or way more standoff damage. Like, I think GRU always loses them anyway. Because the point is that GRU is a mixed squad. They have AT and AA, whereas Delta is focused anti-infantry and either loadout. Because they can fire and move, less mental overhead is required. True, that's the last thing I should test, actually, is there any difference? Hang on. That was 6 guys dead. Is there any difference to the efficiency if I don't stop moving with the Rangers? Russian Delta equivalent to SSO, yeah, but they've got 8 guys to 12 again, but yes. So Delta should still win that fight. But the real answer is whoever gets suppressed first is going to lose that kind of engagement. Suppression is the big deciding factor of infantry engagements. Let's try to keep on moving. Because I want to see if it, like, slows my fire rate or anything. I gotta suppress first this time. I feel like it slows his DPS, or, like, makes your aim worse to fire on the move. Because I'm firing every weapon, right? Yeah. I'm firing every weapon, but it's going way worse. I feel like it would make sense. I haven't seen it written down, but I feel like it would make sense that you're just less accurate or you're less faster firing. You're not firing as good if you're on the move. Batmans are 130 points. I see no use to them, really. Well, Batmans are good because they're a recon unit that can be tailored to kill the heaviest tanks, kill helicopters, or both. And they have CQB that can kill any infantry unit that isn't, like, fucking Delta Force, which is the best anti-infantry unit in the game. SSO can bully everything else. Because they have CQB guns. They just don't have flashbangs, so they can't do building breaching. But in the woods, if you get the ambush off, I mean, we can test it right now. I want to play after this, but we can test it right now. If you get the ambush off of GRU, you probably win, because the other thing you gotta keep in mind is that GRU has stealth. Delta is not a recon squad, GRU is, so watch this. I reckon GRU maybe even wins this, I don't know. I actually don't know here, but the suppression advantage from getting the first shot might help. So we'll do 2 Deltas, and we'll do them as one is standoff and one is CQB, and we can just test both at the same time. I'm not sure if they'll beat the standoff, but then we'll take both the special GRUs. Loadout doesn't matter because they can't use their special weapons against infantry anyway. Stuff might not matter in a forest. It does. It should. The margin is less, but it should still matter. Stealth is important in woods, as is optics. Okay, so let's see. This is CQB, this is standoff, I think, up here. If anything, I think standoff has a better odds here of winning, because the Fletcher will start firing back and suppressing them really quick. But they have GLs too, actually, so I don't know. I really don't know who wins this. Okay, so it doesn't matter, you're right. The stealth advantage doesn't really help them there. Oh, they get bodied. That's good to know. So you're right, the stealth advantage doesn't matter there. Huh. 2.5... Is that because it's, like, uneven ground? Not really. That's interesting. I know that stealth and optics does matter in the woods, but it just doesn't there, I guess. I don't really get it. You'd think the 2.5 stealth, I guess, because the maximum range you can spot at is this. 75 meters. I guess? I don't know. Anyway, you can see it's way closer here. Which isn't bad for a unit that is down 4 guys and isn't built for CQB. They're not firing any special weapons at Delta. They have 2 grenade launchers, but no automatics. But standoff Delta actually does worse there. Taking the first shot just on the press. Yeah, but Delta's firing before their first shot's off, which means Delta's detecting them. Whereas, if it was in... like, if it was woods to open, it would be very different, I think. Well, it would be different to a degree. Let's find out how different. Okay, so, for instance, in this case, where GRU gets the first shot... I mean, because they're not as close, they might actually still lose here. Oh, they're just, like, popping with their VSS. Okay, well that's different. Hang on. You need to be within 300 meters so we actually see the guns go off. So you need to be, like, here. Same as you need to be, like... That'll work, yeah. They don't see me. We get first shot. GLs go off. Now they're firing back. That's an actual ambush. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference, though. I don't know if the Fletcher was firing before, but... I think I might have been within the mid-range of the Fletcher, or... I don't know. It looks pretty much the same there. So first shot really doesn't help them enough. They don't have enough, like, suppression. Let's see with CQB Delta. That Fletcher, dude, they're doing better. So standoff Delta, I mean, obviously doing better at longer range. I guess because the GRU has more damage at close range because they're a CQB squad, it's actually better for them to run into you closer. Even against... Well, against standoff Delta, definitely. Even against CQB Delta, it looks like, though. Honestly, the real thing... I know I said don't sprint on top of squads, but the real thing might be running on top of these squads. But then you're gonna get suppressed anyway, I don't know. Like, you need to get on top of their GLs, right? That's the problem here. Their special weapons are turning the fight so easily. Let's see if I can micro it to be a win for the GRU. I'm gonna have to, like, pop smoke and sprint immediately, I think. But I have to get within the mid-range of the fucking grenade launchers. I'm still gonna lose, though, because then there's just more guys. Also, remember, the whole point is Delta's not meant... GRU isn't meant to win this fight. Like, they're not an anti-infantry squad. They're anti-everything else, and that's pretty powerful. In my opinion. That's pretty damn good. Okay, you can't, like... Yeah, no. Oh my god, melted. No, no way. Even worse. So your best bet is attack moving. And if it's CQB Delta, you should run. If it's standoff Delta, you can kind of trade. Let me try one more time right on top of standoff Delta. With CQB GRU. Okay, so, like, go backwards out of the smoke and then come in. No, because you get suppressed on the way in. Which is how it should be, honestly. Like, you should not be able to be like the Punisher and just, like, run in. So your best bet is attack moving. Good to know with GRU, like, Delta is gonna fuck you up like that. My prejudice is otherwise. What manpower difference? Yeah, if you just got here, no, you've been here in Imperial Field, yeah. Yeah, Specialized GRU just attack moving into Delta standoff does alright, though. But, do not sprint on top of... Don't sprint on either of them, really, but also just run away if you see CQB Delta. Anyway, with that question answered, I'm gonna play some matches now. Well, I might even... Have I got a deck that I need to put Rangers in now that I respect DMRs? Let me briefly look at the decks I was gonna play today. I have new decks, you see. I have made some new decks. I have... Ooh, no, never mind. I have updated, basically, and given them names. I have my SOF Armor deck, my new approach, which all the ones of SOF have to change to consider those standoff Rangers now. I have SOF Airborne. This is my first deck I've tried to put a nuke in. 2 Striegels, 3 F-35As, and a nuke. I am taking a nuke Lancer. I am gonna try a nuke. Hopefully today. I want to try all these decks. And I have Hellborn, which is Airborne plus Marines. Only one. Come on. Airborne plus Marines, and the idea here is I've been liking doing Blackhawks lately. I want to do more Blackhawk ship. So this is the heavy lift group. This is like the Baltisk Island capping group. We have the Kiowas. I've even paired a Viper with sidearms here to pair with longbows. We have minigun Venoms. We have 2 King Stallions. I'm bringing heavy lift back. Minigun Blackhawks. Actually, no normal Marines in this deck because I'm all going. I'm going all in on the. Well, not all in, but going fairly in on the Blackhawk deployments of this deck is the idea. Whereas the other decks, I already have like more ground transport focused. Basically, I'm not saying these are like the best ideas, but I'm trying to make a reason to pick each deck over each other. So these 2 are like my defaults. Boxers and Grunts are my default decks right now, which is just spam, cheap, cost-effective transports that are artillery resistant. Get it on points, and just be as general as we can in the rest of the deck, obviously. That's that one. These are the 2 I was playing all day yesterday. This is the same, but you do it with Strikers instead. Very similar, though. But now I'm, like, looking around like, which infantry squads get DMRs? I need more DMRs. Oh, Raiders CQC, do you get DMRs? I need DMRs, bro. How many DMRs do you get? You get 2 DMRs. Okay, I mean, I have to consider it. We have to consider it now. Are they all ignore 50% cover? Yes. We have to consider it. We have to consider them now. Do you get DMRs? You get 2 DMRs! We have to consider this. I like Forka and CQB a lot, though. But it is worth noting. That is a jewel in their crown. Look, Beagle, there's an entire squad that's just DMRs. They're called snipers. Ooh. So that's that. And I've still got crowns, which I'm not really playing at the moment. I've got SOF USMC, which I wanna redo. Especially now that I know about the power of Rangers. Because Rangers are way better grunts than I thought. That's fucking nuts. As long as your 400 meters are under, they're like better airborne. That's crazy. But anyway, yeah. Then I've got these other decks. I want to try them. So these are my basics. These, I mean, here you've got less good transports to go up on the ground. You still got Amtrak, which are fine, but they're not as artillery resistant. And there's not as many of them. But the idea here is to be more about the super rapid deployment, the heavy lift capability. You can roll out King Stallions and Blackhawks with LMTVs. I'm going to try to use these, even though they're not armored, as transports and supplies in them to simplify my logistics and command and control. Similar to how I was using the MTLBs in the Russian deck yesterday, I'm going to try to do that with these guys. And you got nice big air tab too. You got Striegel, F-35Bs, Prowlers, A-10. This is my first deck where I'm going to take 2 F-15Cs as well. Go back to the double ASF meta. I'm going to try cargo planes again today. So what is your island deck? Yes, Hellborn is the island deck. Yes, we can even heavy lift in a couple of slam rams. I think like everything... Oh man, if the King Stallion could just lift like 1,500 more kilos, you could airlift M8s of helicopters. But everything but these are heli-liftable, I think, in this deck. And everything but the FEP is airdroppable by the Globemaster. I can airdrop Thunderbolts by the Globemaster. So this is a very airborne and heliborne deck. It's very, very airborne. Because the King Stallion enables even more airborne or heliborne play than the Chinooks. So I like the air and USMC combo specifically for playing heliborne for that reason. That's why I've tooled it for that. Jaegerbomb is the meme deck that is SOF airborne, which is obviously, I have a 3000 air tab, what are you going to do about it? I'm not even really leveraging it that much here because I just brought a nuke, but in the same sense, I'm leveraging it because I'm bringing a nuke. I have never used a nuke yet. I'm really scared of feeding 1,000 points of it, but I do want to try nuking. I never get to nuke. It's really scary of the Lancer because you've got to like fly over the point to bomb. It's not like a standoff cruise missile nuke, but it can't be intercepted, so that's the benefit of it. Barbarian says, I'm enjoying watching Broken Arrow stuff, but I bounce off of stuff like Steel Division for being a bit overwhelming. Well, this may be probably not a good purchase for me. Which one's Steel Division again? Steel Division. Oh, I've never played it. Why did it B2 then? Because B2's slower. World War II War game? Maybe, yeah. if you want, I can try to help you get into it, Barbarian. This game is got a learning cliff to get started with, a skill floor. But if you play in certain ways, it's easier. If you like the look of this game and you think, I'd like to play this game, you can probably play this game. It may not seem like it when you first get it, but you can, and I'll help you out if you need it. I need to set up like a Beagle school for new players who are having a hard time getting into this game and want to get better at it. Gotta set up that coaching scenario. I think you could play this. I think anyone can really learn to play this unless they're just like not used to video games at all. You just gotta like learn it. Scar says be too slower but gives them less reaction time. Let's stay on the planet to spot it. So let's talk about stealth. So this gets there slower and it gets there higher. The Lancer can do low out and can afterburn. Oh, I assume they're actually... Oh yeah, the problem is you can't low out this because it's a nuke. It's not high drag. You can't drop a high drag bomb. So you have to do a pop-up attack. I have to check how long the aim time is on this then. Hang on, I do need to test this because otherwise I'm going to throw really hard today. I just know it. But the idea is that the Lancer can actually get back out again, whereas the B2, stealth is great, but once you spot a stealth unit, it stays spotted until it's got away. So it's not like the B2 is going to drop the bomb and then just, like, leave. Like, then you're going to shoot it down because it's slow and it's stuck over the area. So my idea with the B1 is I can actually get out again. Dr. Nerrage says, I found this much less overwhelming than Steel Division as someone that usually leans towards turn-based like the Troop. That's good to know, thank you. Hopefully that's useful for Barbarian to know. I measured the exact length of your pop-up attacks with an F-35, and I want to measure it here with the nuke as well. For those interested, it's about, I think it's like 3,000 meters. Basically, if you do a pie with no unit selected, this, so like where would my target be? Let's say this is my target, and this is my pie, then I would be able to queue my pop-up to here with Afterburner, and I think, and it works. I think you can also do like 1.5, like here to here. So it'd probably be more like here. Because that's about... These guys are here to range it, actually. That's about 3,000 meters. If you've queued up an F-35, so you're on Afterburners, you low out, and then you queue up, move to like here, and then you queue up the attack order, it'll pop up at the right time and not miss the heaviest bombs. But I don't know if that applies to a nuke, so let's find out.
Green light, bomb run on target.
But did that not queue right? Oh, because you can't fucking queue Lancers. That bug. Alright, well... I mean, it's a nuke. You just gotta micro the nuke, I guess. But let's see then.
Bomb run confirmed.
It's a pretty long aim time. But that's more than enough. Okay. I forgot I made that truck immortal. I was like, why isn't it dead? So you can actually get even closer to the B1 because of that. Hang on. Let's try to find the range. Because we do not want to throw this in a match. We do not want to be throwing this in a match.
New heading set.
Okay, so let's say it's 2,500 instead.
Standing by.
You would not want to get this wrong. 2,500.
Preparing to pickle.
That's not gonna happen. No way, no how. Okay.
Proceeding.
So that's too close. I feel like that was way too close, whereas this was way too... This is way too far. Maybe I wasn't on burners right or something. Try again.
B1, mission ready.
Okay, so this time we'll go... I mean, I guess back to 3,000. Maybe I just did it wrong last time. Maybe I did it too early. Just showing you Beagle's gonna run nukes and matches. Now, yeah, I'm gonna try to run a B1 nuker. I'm just testing how far you can do the pop-up from. He'll drop 4+. Maybe not that many.
Coordinates received.
That's also gonna be too close, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I wasn't on burners right last time. So we need more. Oh wait, what's up, Riffin? I didn't realize wait, you precision bombing. No, I'm trying to use a nuke. I'm testing the range. I already tested this for F-35s. There's a bug, by the way. I submitted the bug feedback where you can't queue up Lancers for some reason. Okay, so this time let's go, like, 3,500? Let's see if like 3,500 is the magic
Lancer
number.
copies. Attack
That's close
vector
enough.
confirmed. Ready to pickle.
Is which one burners off? Yeah, if you fuck it up, yes. 3,500 is about the magic number. Do dump bomb mode, precision nukes, aim time, numbers are just not. Oh! Oh, Yeet knows these things because Yeet is a big nuke fucker. Wait, can you do like the old style then? Hang on. Can you do like just whenever you want?
Roger, flying there.
Bombing run. But then you need to line up a bomb, right? That's the problem. You need to like line up the bomb strike, and I can see that fucking up. That seems harder, actually. Let's see.
Ready, pickle.
Yeah, like, then you're gonna get into this problem.
Everything by the numbers.
Do you know what I mean? That would be fine if you could queue, maybe? Or if you're like a micro god, but
Proceeding as frag.
if you last minute, yeah. And the whole point of the pop-up Yeet is to, the whole point of the pop-up here is to come in low.
Course set.
Don't even bomber, don't shift flick for dumb bomb out.
Turning to new
Well, you can't shift flick anyway with a Lancer, I wasn't. You can't shift flick with a Lancer, it's a bug.
set.
Can you nuke be intercepted? No, it's a bomb.
Flight plan update.
It's a bomb. So again,
The bone is in the air.
3,500 is about the range. About 2 pies. If you're about 2 pies away, you'll be good, I think. Try it again.
Let's reduce them to scrap.
Flares. The bomb drops at
Actual order.
1,500, which is the same for F-35s as well.
B1 copies. Send traffic.
Oh, no. Oh. Okay, that's what B2 is for. Yeah, someone wanted the Belkin deck. Out of interest, if the B2 is worth that much, do you get more money back for it being a B2 pilot, or is it just the same for pilots no matter what? I think it's just 200 no matter what, right? But let's find out. How's the tricky living? It's set to be immortal. Oh shit. Fuck. Shit.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Here's your taxi.
Nice feed, thanks, bro.
Someone asked for a ride?
Look out for the Barbarossas!
All asses, mount up and let's go.
One Chico's worth 150, Chico's focus 200. Yeah, I don't think it will, but I'm just gonna double check.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Roger. We're on the move. New flight plan.
If you're being a BO2 nuke in the same deck, yes, Yeet does it. Yeet does it a lot.
Affirmative. Mission's over.
Is there a reason to do though? Bully newbies like Yeet did in release week?
Heading there.
Profane says okay. Okay, what's up, Yeet? Yeet is profane in chat. Okay, not a lot says Yeet. Yeah, you get so many back. Okay, so that's good to know. About 3 pies, I think I said. 3,500 meters is what you need for a nuke pop-up with a Lancer. You'll get it off, but if there's enemy AA, you'll probably die. That'll be the hard thing. I do want to play, though. I don't want to do any more signs. So I just want to check my decks. Because I just maybe want to, like, mix in Ranger standoff. I don't know if you realize, but after the last match in press, the SU-33 and release got downgraded to availability. That sounds deserved. I was the test subject. Alright, so there's no Rangers in this deck, so it's only SOF decks I have to worry about. What do I play SOF? This one, this one. Okay, so in which of these decks would I consider standoff Rangers? In these decks, I'm using them as, like, goes into the Delta CQB. Oh, no, I am. Yeah, I'm using them in standoff. That's perfect. So this is already good. So this is good, because I was putting them in an Amtrak together. I need to redo this deck anyway to have more transports. But that's good, yeah. So we have 2 Rangers to go into the 2 Delta. The Rangers, like... I mean, fuck, are Rangers better than Marines? I feel like IARs are shit. Are IARs even good? Do they actually put out, like, suppression, like, machine gun levels of suppression? I always feel like IARs are dog shit, but I don't know. Without seeing the rate of fire and the suppression stats, it's kind of hard to know. Is there a suppression stat? Now they class this as rifles, yeah. Doesn't Marines kind of suck shit then because they have not enough suppression compared to squads of machine guns? Isn't that like a massive downside for them? In infantry on infantry engagements? They have 3 GLs? Yeah, but most squads have 2 GLs. 2 GLs and 30 rifles is still a fair amount. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to test it, but I don't want to do more science right now because I've tested all morning. I mean, you might lose it, Caitlin, but with Seed you might get it out. Depends on your take. Body count helps. 654 speed out to Carl G in open mech situations. Yeah, they're definitely better for AT. It definitely, like, carves their niche out a bit in that sense, I guess, of being about grunting through combined arms battle spaces. But it also does mean you probably really want to combo them with, like, a weapon squad, which I have been doing anyway, but even more so. Think be more aggressive Marines? Yeah. Well, I mean, that actually, in an SOF-USMC deck, makes me want to take more Rangers and combo Rangers in the Marines, because we just saw that Rangers are like an incredibly good suppression squad. Makes me want to cut some Rangers Stinger, but then there's... Oh no, we have SCT. Well, you can also use Rangers Stinger for that job too, because they have 2 of the really nice MGs, which are almost 50 cals, right? They're very close. So as long as you're pairing your Marines with either Cat Dragon, Rangers Stinger, or Rangers in this deck, you're getting some good shit out of that. Profane says, my Rangers are the worst US infantry in the game. I thought that until about 30 minutes ago, Yeet, and then I found out that they beat Airborne at 400 meters and under in all situations. And now I think Rangers are good, because the DMRs are cracked, and they can fire on the move, which is something else my friend Sammy, who's obsessed with Scars, pointed out to me this morning. So I actually think Rangers are good now. Funnily enough. Air Jack of all trades, try to find focus. Profane says, do you want... I want to go back into the test and show you Yeet. Maybe we need to give them another change. I'm going to show you. I said I wasn't, but I'm going to show you Yeet. I'm going to take 2 minutes. I'm going to show you how hard Rangers slap, because I, like you, thought Rangers suck shit. And literally this morning, Sammy was like, Scars are so good. And he just plays this deck called Scar Madness, where he puts Scars on every unit he can. And it's so good. Watch this. So obviously, if you're over 400 meters, Airborne is going to win because you got a range. But in all other situations, watch this. So here's Rangers versus Airborne at a 400 meter building fight. First suppression. Rangers, because they got those DMRs. The DMRs ignore 50% cover, and they put out suppression. They're fucking crazy. Damn out case 3. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I've been underselling Scars and shit. You made a very good point. No, Sammy did. My friend Sammy is the one to thank there. And I want to show you while you're here, too, they win everywhere else as well. Obviously, Airborne has the advantage at longer range, and Airborne has the better launcher for AT. But also, Rangers can fire on the move. As Sammy said, he, like, chases people through the woods. Firing on, like, a attack. It's because the Scar shoots the whole bullet. Rangers wins with 6 guys over in that fight. Building the building. Rangers did a bit better last time. They're doing a bit worse here, I think, but they're still winning. Rangers wins in the forest. Actually, they're still doing fine. Once it goes to red, also, like, the Rangers just kill better, even though they're both suppressed. So they seem to do better when suppressed as well. Yeah, 6-1. When they both went red, Airborne never got another kill again, but Rangers never kept slaughtering them, which is interesting.
Rangers here. We're in combat.
And then, yeah, 5-0. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, sorry. So Rangers loses 4 guys to Airborne there in the forest fight. Bless you, thank you. I haven't tested in the open, but other than that, like, you see how hard Rangers actually fuck you? It's crazy, right? Maybe the score's pushing the damage? Yeah! But the Scar doesn't even get fired in the buildings, which is crazy. Rangers are just really good, it turns out. The devs knew and we didn't, yeet. I'm cooking a new deck. Yeah, me too! I saw that and I'm like, holy shit, I need to use Rangers more. And only Sammy knew this because Sammy is this fucking pervert friend of mine who loves Scars. So the first thing he did is put Scars on everyone. Ranger deck? Yeah, Ranger deck, man! Like, this changes everything. Every time I made an SOF deck, I'm like, oh, I guess I gotta take some Rangers. And now I'm like, fuck yeah, take out SOF for the Rangers. Sammy says my first deck I knew from the start. Yeah, like, I want to make a fucking bunch of SOF Ranger decks now, man. Like, I mean, I've got them here, but I've got them on CQB. Because this was meant to be a woods clearing deck. So I went for the laws. But I think we're actually seeing that standoff Rangers will do fine in the woods too. At 100 meters, it seems. Like, obviously, I think Rangers Law would do better. But that's why we have Delta for that. 9-man Striker SCVs. Yeah, Striker SOF, yep. It gives me a new reason to play Striker SOF. I didn't quite know what I was going to play Striker SOF for. I know, I'm doing a new thing now. I want to build a deck for every combo. But now I know, Striker SOF actually sounds like one of the most exciting builds to me now, having seen this. Yeah, let's just change this deck. It's so easy, I don't have to redo math. Just change my Rangers to standoff for the woods clearing. And then you've also got AT. You can ride around in the boxes. I've got CQB Delta if I really need it, but... I mean, I guess you would go to use GBs. The problem is, CQB Delta doesn't have a woods clearing... Oh, no, they do. I was going to say HE, but they have grenade launchers. So Delta CQB is fine in the woods because they have the 3 grenade launchers, which is very good. Did it leave us? Scar, you tell me. Sammy, what is this? Oh, yeah. This is what Sammy showed me this morning, by the way. I saw this Ranger's kill feed. I was like, holy shit. Maybe I'm going to try this Scar shit. When did you get the Iron Thunders? This is what Sammy does. He just loves the fucking Scar. Every single game we played Armor, all he would use is the Scar H. Tarkov, Scar H. All he fucking does is use the Scar H in every game. And here we go. Broken Arrow. He found out that the SOF deck was going to get Scar H's and he shit himself. And it's his first and only deck. He just plays fucking Scar H everywhere. I can't believe you were right, Sammy. I thought it was going to be a dumb meme. Sammy is a freak for Scars. Yeah, Rangers in the woods sound fucking terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Having seen how good they run against Airborne, that looks fucking scary. I do think that Close Quarters would probably wipe out infantry better. So I kind of want to try... But again, Delta can handle that. Ranger says years later, Sammy finds... Beagle finally realizes Sammy isn't crazy. Yeah! It's Standoff Rangers Day. It's Ranger Day. So change them to Standoff. Before we take that out of here. These guys are already Standoff, but I'm going to want more of them. But we'll get to that later. I need to redo that deck. SOF Striker I'm going to redo, and it's going to be all in, baby. All in. Standoff Rangers. God, the power. Look how fucked up this build was. I was so wrong for this deck. This is the deck of an idiot. This is the deck of a child. I'm going to rebuild this with Striker ICVs. With, like, double the Striker ICVs and, like, 8 Rangers. This is going to be my greatest deck ever. God damn. Wait, so, hang on. DMR-wise, we get 1 DMR here, and this ignores 20% cover. So, the Barretts ignore 100% cover, and you get 2 of them. I may have to try the Sniper Green Berets. What damn what's wrong with this deck? I made it really flimsy. I'm gonna fix it. When I come back to it. I mean, these 2 have 50% ignore cover, and these 2 have 100% ignore cover. These 2 can be fired on the move, too. I actually might have to try Green Beret Snipers. 1,000 meters, 700 meters. That looks so annoying to be targeted by. You kill helicopters. I'm gonna try GB Snipers. Holy shit. I'm gonna do fucking GB Snipers. Fuck yeah. How much cover do we ignore on these? Now all I care about is the ignore cover stat. It's just going around looking for it. I mean, Rangers Standoff. I mean, Rangers Recon Standoff gets... They get 4 Scar H's, but they're not DMRs. Okay, I was about to say that's crazy, but they don't get a Uno cover. They get 4 Scar H's, but they only get 1 DMR. Okay. STT is still amazing, though, because they get their own marksman rifle as well as the LMG, which is cool. Profane says, dude, 4-stack him in a skyscraper, 16 long rifles on a building. I think you'd one-shot helicopters, right? I do gotta try that. Anyway, decks I'm playing today. Okay, so that's Standoff Delta, right? Or Standoff Rangers? I didn't take Rangers in this deck. Okay, that's what I gotta fix. That's what I gotta fix. We gotta get some fucking Rangers in this deck. I see the problem here. I went in all in the Airborne. Big fucking mistake. Big fucking mistake. Impossibly says 2-tapped an 8-man in Journey squad because 2 faster suppression. That's hilarious. A musket line of volley fire for anti-helo work. Hey Beagle, how we doing? We're doing good. We're learning new things about the game, as always. The whole point of this deck is to, what? Spam helicopters and F-35s and nuke when necessary. But we could definitely do with some more grunty infantry, so switching to Rangers is good in that sense as well. There's just no strong transports this deck. It's still very glass cannon, still very memey. What do you figure out this time? DMRs and Rangers, fuck. Rangers standoff is good. Okay. What do I cut here to fit you in? I have 4-stack on the STTs. I mean, you gotta cut Airborne, obviously. Do you just completely cut Airborne? And just go for Rangers? Airborne still has their place. I don't want to act like Airborne's bad. For one, fitting in transport's easier. But for two, they still have their place in terms of, like, better AT, better close quarters AT, and better long-range power. Like, 600 meters away, you can't stop them with Rangers. You can't. So come Airborne double nuke? No. No, I'm not going to do the double nuke. I fit 1 nuke. I'm not trying to lose the game. Do it. No, I won't. I haven't even done 1 nuke yet. This is, like, already a big deal for me to use 1 nuke. Yeah, maybe I can cut from elsewhere. No, this deck is already so fucking lean. Definitely need some Rangers. Maybe go to, like, 3 out of 3 Airborne, 3 out of 3 Rangers, or maybe 2. Kind of treat them more like a weapon squad then and combo with these Rangers. Because you still have 6 shots. It's still decent against tanks, it's just not as good. What is your tank answer in CQB? Rangers Recon, God. I mean, legitimately, like, maybe it is. No, sorry, what am I talking about? Rangers Moors. Why am I worried in an SOF deck about having a better Moors when I literally have Rangers Moors? What is wrong with me? Am I stupid? I must be kind of dumb. And then I got the 600 meter killing power here as well. All in on the Rangers. The only problem then is you need to take the War Pigs instead of the ISVs. But this deck isn't really about airdropping, so whatever. Pig them up. Do you want to put the Fletchers on them to be even funnier? Yeah, but you can't fit as many that way. 4 Rangers. 2 weapon squads, 2 Ranger Stingers, 4 Moors, 2 Delta. I think this infantry type could use tuning, but for now, starting at 4 Rangers seems okay. Why is he leaving out 6 potential Ranger units? Does he need to see the screenshot again? Yeah, maybe. Is Fletcher Warpig good, or is it a meme? Should I just go the ALGLs instead? We know the ALGLs are really good. Everyone says, somehow I think the Warpings are easy to power drop. That's honest, not an option. It is, they're airdroppable. They're just not as airdroppable. You can still do it, they just weigh more is what I was talking about. Toe Warpig? That costs more. No, that costs more, that costs too much. I've already got 8 Arsovs in this deck. I can't come back on transports, I will regret this. The fact that this 12 seat surprised me, yeah, everybody like sits on laps. Everybody buddies up and hangs off the sides. That's the thing I really want, and I'm sad they never put in Yeet, is... Where's like the picture of it? I wanted to find a picture of it. Damn, I can't. I tried to Google, like, special operators hanging off the side of Humvees. But the thing where, when they're going in on Humvees and they, like, stand on the sideboards, and like hold on, and then just like they're on the sides of a little bird, but in a Jeep instead. That's what I want. I wanted the SOF units in this game, the vehicles, the models should be like hanging off the sides, ready to jump off it. That would have been sick. Let me get like 4 more guys in the RSO, and they're like hanging on like the side skirts. You mean what SWAT teams do? Yeah. I think we need to patch that in. The game probably isn't playable till we get that in. I could get more Rangers in if I was brave enough. If I cut 125 somewhere else, but I'm not sure I could. I think it'd be pretty tough. And I can't have Fletcher for sure. Make rescue sense of a BTOs too. You could fit a lot more. Maybe you just go 4 Rangers, but go the Fletchers, and then can we cut 15 somewhere? Logo says, that sounds like a great way to suffer lots of casualties, maybe people around. Yeah, but it looks cool. So, have you considered that? 15 points. Is there an easy 15 point anywhere? I could take the B-Kit armor off the LMTVs, but I kind of want to use them in a combat role. But I could do that, for sure. I don't need the armor package on the Hawkeye MWS. That does it. Cut that. Alright. Let me just make sure it's saved properly, because my decks keep saving wrong lately. Okay, so Airborne is gone. Well, we've got the other Airborne squads, but the Airborne squad is gone. We're all in on Rangers now. I'm gonna get into constant 600-meter fights and regret this, but whatever. Whatever. I believe in semi-scar supremacy. I believe this is gonna work. Okay, so now we gotta play them. So, I want to try these 3 new decks today, and I want to start playing them for their area. So let's recap, before I queue up, which of these decks is for where. Boxers and Striker Grunts are general. I don't really know what the difference is in them in my head, apart from different units. That'd be great. Striker Grunts is... Well, you've got Marines, so you've got a bit more grunt for, like, I guess, hard situations where you want to send in AT-4s. The Cat Dragon is a cheap double stacker, but you got Weapon Squads and Airborne. You got Marine Raiders for CQB. Would I be wrong in saying these guys are going to do better in a city environment? Because you got the Troopers as well. I think really the deck is defined by the Troopers. If you pick this deck, you haven't got as good helicopter options. God, I still have the fucking B-52 in this deck. I gotta cut that thing, man. But it's more defined by you have the Troopers, I guess. You have a bit more like grunt. Or the Rangers. This is an SOF deck. Don't worry, we're going to get back to the SOF decks. Whereas, the Boxers, I'd say, is more traditional. You've got the Airborne squads, which we know are just all-around good. I do think these guys are going to be better on the defense, as we discussed, whereas the Striker's probably a little bit better on the offense. But you've got the drone, you've got the Recon Humvees. I don't know, like, just based on vibes, I guess. You got the Kiowas. I know that they're different, I just don't know when I pick one over the other, you know? I guess with Armored, this one has Iron Thunder, so it's a bit better at standoff. I guess this one's a bit more conventional. Whereas the other deck is a bit more push-focused, a little bit. But they're pretty similar. Honestly, I think they're pretty similar decks. But let's say this is more defensive, this is more push. And let's look at the other 3 decks I'm going to try to play today. I'm going to sneeze again, I'm so sorry. Hellborn, AUSMC. So this is the island fight. This is the main pro of this deck is that we're all heli droppable. Everything is heli droppable, except for the 1 FEP trophy. If I wanted to really commit to the bit, I would cut the FEP trophy and go all in on Thunderbolts and Lav ATs. And I would be completely 100% airdroppable. It's a bit more air power too, because you get the double ASF. If I was smart, it wouldn't just be on map, but I'd be picking based on, like, what my teammates are picking, I guess, what their combos are. But I guess I would pick this in a situation of, like, wider flanks I want to play, like River. I could try that. How do you run your Comanches? I run them differently based on the deck. So, for instance, because this is paired of Airborne and I have the Kiowas for helicopter hunting, I'm going to try all Hellfires for sniping shit cheekily, like sniping Shorad. See if that works. But on my other decks... Like, where I don't have the Kiowas, I'm running them all Stingers to be my anti-helicopter helicopters. And I've also run 2 Hellfires, 1 Stinger, and 2 Stingers, 1 Hellfire. I changed it up a lot, honestly. Anyway, so Hellborn is for being true airborne, true heliborne. Jaegerbomb is, when do you pick this? I know it's for, like, being a helicopter shithead, but when do you pick this? I don't know when you pick this. It's like... I think you just pick this on vibe. You just pick this to try and see how you go. And you got the Rangers, which are good for grunting as well. I guess it's a bit more of a finesse aggro deck. The Rangers are going to be good in pushing towns and woods. I guess they're kind of flexible in that sense, because they can run woods, we just saw, as well as run towns. Look at BABs. Thank you, Empilfield. Have a good one. You've got the better recon. So if you want to play both towns and woods, this is good. Kind of like Jelgava. I think I'm going to try these decks and find out what they're good at. But for now, let's say that this is more for being flexible. I guess we'll just give it a try. And we got the nuke as well. Obviously, you lack in the tanks heavily, though. You also got really good AT hunting. Might be good against Russia if we can get good with helicopters. That's like the helicopter deck. I gotta get good at helicopters with that deck. And then woods crawlers, it's in the name. I'm predicting these guys will be really good at taking woods. My new strategy is with the AMPV. I was thinking about how I never take APS, or I do take APS, sorry, but like, where is it useful? When do I take it, when do I not? And I was thinking that I don't like APS and APCs much anymore because I just smoke now instead. Oh my god, Vulcan! Thank you! Good time, we're about to start a match. What's up, yo? We just found out about Rangers. Anyone want to learn about Rangers? Hey, Vulcan, how you doing? Hope you had some good matches. What up? Thank you for the massive raid. Hope you had a good one. Thank you very much. I want to take AMPVs into the woods, was what I was about to say, is because... Thank you for the shout out, that one of my mods gave as well. Hey, mate, I hear we might be chatting on Wednesday, huh? Yeah, I heard we might be playing a match together then. We've been intermediaried. Yeah, I look forward to it. I have a Russian deck now. I built my first Russian deck to play with them, so I'm ready to play if you want to play Russia. AMPVOP? Yeah, we're gonna see. Pretty sure I had the Rangers lead the way. They do. I thought Rangers were shit, but now today I've learned in testing, Rangers are actually really good, and I'm putting Rangers in all my decks. I want to make a Striker Ranger deck, but not yet. Thank you very much, Vulcan. You've been hitting it hard. Hope you've been having good matches. Why Rangers? I can show you really quickly and then we'll do a match. I know I've already showed my existing viewers, existing viewers a few times. I'm going to show everyone real quick. But yeah, AMPVs, in the woods of APS. We'll talk about that. Look, I want to get in now, but I'm going to show all the people who just came here why Rangers are good. Let's have a look. Again, one more time. So my friend Sammy loves Scar H's and runs them in every deck. That's the context. And because of him, we found this out. I thought Rangers were shit. I thought they were worse than Airborne. Good luck, Vulcan. Have a good one. Thank you very much. Sorry, good luck for bed. I just said what you said, sorry. Thank you, Vulcan. Have a good one. Have a good sleep. Shin versus Marines. I don't have time right now, but next time, because I want to get straight into a match. Rangers versus Airborne. Who wins?
75th Ranger, at your
If you're into this game, who do you think? I would have thought the Airborne at 400 meters.
Rangers at your command, sir.
It's going to be so funny if he gets bodied in this match, probably. Surprisingly, it's the Rangers. I thought this squad was shit. They're not. Because the DMRs are insane. I undervalue DMRs. DMRs ignore 50% cover and put a lot of suppression. Rangers beat Airborne at 400 meters, despite Airborne being a long-range squad. Forest fight. Urban fight. We'll come back to that later.
Rangers standing by. Get out in 10 seconds.
CQB. And a woods engagement at 75 meters, A moving into each other. I can see everyone went at over 400 meters. Yeah, because at over 400 meters, I don't think the Rangers even have, like, the ability to hit them at that range. So I'm pretty sure they win by default. I didn't bother testing that. Rangers win in the woods. Rangers should win in the building as well. I don't know if it's going to be a bit of RNG, but last time it was like 6 guys won this fight. This time it's going to be 5 over there. 5 guys winning in the woods. But as you can see, Rangers, no, these are standoff, Benny. It's actually worse for the Rangers this time. They're going to go down to 4. We've seen them win with, I think, 5 or 6 before in the building. So there's a bit of RNG involved, but they still obviously win really hard. So it turns out I was wrong. I thought that Airborne made Rangers redundant if you could pick between the two of them if you're playing Airborne SOF. And I thought Rangers were like one of the worst, most awkward and kind of jack of all trades and kind of shitty infantry specs. They're not. Standoff Rangers with the 2 scars. The 2 scars actually change everything. They're insanely good. And so that is why we are playing with Rangers today. I'm gonna get straight into a match because I've subjected my chat to watching this shit all morning. Been streaming for like an hour just doing this. So, I'm going in. Having showed that I want to play a Rangers deck, but I think I only made that Airborne SOF one right now. I could play the Airborne SOF one, but I probably won't do it straight up. I'll probably play, I might even open with like one of the standard decks just so I don't have a terrible warm-up game. So I might do Boxers or Grunts. He's playing in BAL? Nah, I didn't go for the comp league. I've been like a comp sweat previously in my life. And I'm old enough now to know that it usually just made me enjoy games less, so I didn't go for the comp league this time, no. Just out here enjoying PUBG. Ranger RC or normal Ranger? Those were normal Rangers. I love Rangers Recon too, but those were normal Rangers in standoff we were just testing. Okay, what map? I got 15 seconds to pick very quickly here. I can do Heliborn on Baltisk. Or... go for... I mean, fuck it, go to Baltisk. I can just play Boxers. Like, I don't need to go all in on the island strat first up. Boxers worked great for this yesterday. I think I can do Boxers again. We know we can take down the Boxers. Boxers, so I've renamed all my decks to have like a easy reminder, because I was getting too confused with all my decks just being like classifications. Gamadel says I love Vulcan HD and Biggs doing crossover episodes. My 2 strategy dads are finally cohabiting. Well, slow down, we don't really know each other. Yeah, I did get to play with Vulcan in the press matches though, and I like playing with Vulcan. He seems like a chill dude. And as you said, I think we might be playing together in a day coming soon, so I look forward to trying to play together. Jumping and dropping island? Yeah, always island on Maltese. It's not a meme, you gotta take island. It's actually really impactful. If we get bodied on the island like a couple times in a row, I need to stop feeding there, but for phase 1, trying to lock down island is what I always do in Baltisk. Because one zone counts for so much point control in Baltisk because there's only 8 zones. Do you Recon Rangers also run the Scars? No, I run CQB Rangers Recon. Ah, people recognize me. It feels good. Okay, I need to... Is that the real Beagle? And then fucking he just like loses all his helicopters and dies. Yeah, island's easy to hold once you get entrenched. That's the point. That's why it's high value to get early. What do we drop in? Stingers and a weapon squad. No, just do like an early Stinger. Don't go crazy. Do like early Mech AA. Do multiples because they'll get shut down. Actually, do an Avenger is what I did last time. Do an Avenger.
New bearing set. Changing course. Blackhawk awaiting mission. Roger, egressing. Flying there now. Chalk's on the deck.
Kiowa awaiting mission.
Magic carpet ride is over.
Copy. Looking for targets.
Oh, I mismicroed that. I'm going in too far. That's good.
Flying the coordinates. Roger, flying there. New bearing set. Proceeding as frag. New heading set.
We look good over here.
Eagle.
I think we can go straight in.
The Blackhawk is in.
If they're not going to contest the island, that's obviously very good for me.
Everybody out. Putting troops on the floor.
Ooh, look at that.
Turning to new heading.
Flying to
I need to cover the island, but I'll come over.
Standing by. Changing course.
Alright, and there's Grand A, so I won't go in there. I don't want to end up like that raptor.
Flight plan updated.
I want to lock this place down proper.
The Big Bird is
So we'll just have you loiter.
thrusting forward. Already
Gotta go watch the right side because this point's bigger now.
Eagle copies. New course set. Roger. Moving out. Stinger team standing by. Copy. We take that building.
Plane over there. Okay. Just make sure we cap that and then move up.
Eagle here. Send mission.
I actually should have sent the jet over here earlier to test if it was a sneaky around here. It's not too late. We can send the Kiowa to recon.
Leading his frag.
I think you're gonna go home now, Eagle.
Looking out. Heading there.
Let's bring in the WEP squad. And we'll give them some, like a supply drop here.
Charge delivery underway.
We've only got a minute. Let me switch my guy up. I gotta go airborne, man. It's airborne gaming. Okay, so we've got H.
Get your asses in that building.
Probably start sending these Kiowas home once this drops, just to be safe. And then I'll come look at G. This isn't Marines, is it? No. There's no Stingers there yet, though, so that's good. I want to get my smoke here early, so I can do the Black Hawk push I did last time. I want to get those Iron Thunder set up soon, too.
We're on the move.
It worked yesterday, will it work again, is the question. We'll do a drone to check again.
Kiowa ready.
Alright, I think the Kiowas can go home.
Kiowa here. Flight plan confirmed.
Oh, sorry, Orange. I'll try to help you, set it up if you're here at the end of the match. Sorry, go home, Black Hawk.
You like big guns too?
Sorry if you're having trouble getting that working.
Establish a base of fire in that building.
Okay, I've committed extra Stinger. We got lots of Stinger.
Get in that building. Set up a base of fire.
Let's like leave you here, I guess, or here. That'll be good.
Black Hawk here.
Didn't queue these guys up right.
Black Hawk at your command.
So these two Black Hawks, I'm gonna come and actually not refund them. I'm gonna come and get some guys and pick them up, I reckon. And then we're gonna try to take G next. So this is nice. They didn't even contest H, so that's good. Now we want to stop caring about H. We don't look at it anymore. Because kind of the whole point is that it's a free zone now. We have it. We have a lot of territory control because of H, because there's only 8 points, so it's worth a lot. Fractionally. My team's doing a good job over here, but we need to get in the fight, so we'll go take G, and we'll try to make G also seem not worth taking for them. And if we can do that, then we can help the team take C. That's how I've been playing Baltiste, and it seems to work out so far. I probably want to bring a Patriot down here too, honestly. Like Island Patriot, like right here.
Already there.
I'll probably want to seed some guys in tier 2, I just realized. Let's send a Humvee. Send some Stinger guys, hang on. Bring me in a Black Hawk. Well, hang on, okay. Let's do this first. So let's... No. Okay, bring in the Stingers first. The Stingers need to cover me is the thing. Bring in the Stingers and bring in some Snipers. And then probably bring in some like regular airborne to hold F, because I need to make sure I'm holding that too. So I'm like changing my mind a lot here. I need to also hold F point, because otherwise no one really is. Okay, now let's go. What do we want in here? Probably mech rifles. And a weapons squad, maybe? Let's go a weapons squad. Let's go mech rifles and mech stinger.
Get your gear. We're moving out. Infantry ready for combat.
I'll bring in another Black Hawk. And go, what, like an airborne squad, maybe? Or another stinger squad. Another stinger mech rifles, okay.
Black Hawk ready.
I need to bring the Global Hawk over the top. Hopefully I get the recon, because I need to see if there's stingers there, but there weren't before. We come down here. Where's a nice drop angle? That's a nice drop angle.
Full power. Mortar ready. Send coordinates.
Bring Apache.
Mortar at your command, sir. Copy. Call for fire received. Good copy. Fire coordinates received. Roger.
Global hook's down already, so we're kind of going in blind here. That's right. We'll make it work.
Air defense standing by.
Using the smoke fuck yeah, I'm all about smoke these days. I'm a big smoke fan. Real big smoke guy. Losing supplies here. And then we'll come to here. And drop off some stingers and guys.
Blackhawk is mission ready.
Let's go.
Nav of the Earth flight.
Blow out.
Maximum power. Dogs on the deck. Blackhawk reporting in. Blackhawk. All the dopes on the ropes. Flying to coordinates.
It's kind of a little blind here because I don't know if there's stingers, so I could definitely get punished.
Apache reporting
Hopefully we're gonna get away with this.
in. Armored transport ready.
Is that on the smoke? Might be. We get a scout car over here, okay.
Roger, move to the next waypoint.
Here we gotta move. Get off the drop.
Weapons team at your command, sir. Check that building.
Yeah, they cruise missile the smoke. And they cruise with my mortars, but the mortars lived. And M113s are so strong. M113s are so fucking strong.
Call for fire received.
Give me a target.
You're a bit far up. Oh, I see what's happening. Shit, scary.
Welcome to the missile.
Okay, let's spread out a bit.
Infantry here, standing by.
No time to lose.
Hang on. I think they're doing the smoke again. Just care. That's bad.
Weapons team here.
Okay, it hurts, but we're not stopped. And that was a lot of money for that cruise missile strike too, so I'm not too scared.
Anti-aircraft team standing by.
We'll push up again with the mech rifles. These guys have to come back, is the unfortunate part.
Apache ready for combat.
Hide behind the shipping containers. There'll be another, probably.
Heavy weapons ready.
They probably don't like what I'm doing here. Also, we know there's probably some guys over here, so I shouldn't send the weapons squad on their own, because there's probably, like, airborne over there.
What are your orders? Move in there.
We can assume this whole place is all airborne up.
Combat requesting orders. Find some cover. Get in that building. Troops in combat.
Yeah, there we go.
We have a building to secure.
So you're gonna come back. This push is gonna be a little bit harder without helo support.
Flight plan received.
I lost sight of him.
Flight plan updated.
I should have. I forgot there to use my
Check that building.
my helicopter support. Could have killed that.
In OE flight.
I want to get my Iron Thunders in too. But also maybe just get some more dudes in when the Black Hawks are cycled.
Blackhawk standing by.
Or even now, because I'm gonna need more guys if they're gonna hit me like that.
Rock up. We're moving. Move your asses, maggots.
Just get some more guys in there.
Ass, we're moving. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Get to here. We're moving out. Solid copy. Flying to rendezvous.
Come to here. Then come back.
Full power.
Then we'll come in again.
Boots on the ground. Flying there. Ready for action.
I think one of the problem here too is I didn't bring in recon of this. I should have brought in a recon unit. So that's why this is going to take me longer here. Because I'm going to blunder into ambushes again and have bad times.
Your asses in that building.
And I'm very, because I'm moving so slowly, I'm very, like, weak to artillery.
At your command, sir.
Very weak to potentially getting artillery here.
Prepare to fire. Relocating to the next emplacement.
It's going to keep, like, a constant barrage of mortar going.
Solid copy. Fire mission received. Fire mission received. Infantry at your orders.
They're moving, they're in a bad time. Okay, they're about to hit me there.
Apache standing by.
Yeah, they're going to rocket arty me. I think my attack's going to fail here about the recon to move quickly. Although they're clustering? Also, I need to fix that supply situation. Let's move with the mech rifles, because I haven't got long left to actually take this area.
Get out! Go, go, go! Fit for fight, sir. Weapons team ready. Fucking move! Mortar in combat!
They're like clustering me and failing. I love M13s.
Putting chalk on the ground. Stinger team at your
Okay,
command,
that's
sir.
my cue again to help. Hopefully I haven't got stingers here, but let's find out.
To go. Apache here.
Die, fucker. Oh no, they're stingering. Shorad, scare, frighten.
Roger Wilco.
Get back.
Confirmed. Heading there.
I think they actually see my drop this time, so this is all in danger. Oh, and they hit my Patriot, seated. Move! Yeah, I should have dropped with recon and this attack wouldn't have stalled as much, but because I didn't drop with recon, attack stalls out. Bad times. Hold the fire. Prep new missions on these buildings. That's dead. Just come and give me a supply drop, like, back here. For the Apaches to support me. I gotta take this zone to help out with my team, because my team's not having a good time everywhere else. Getting sniped here, too.
AT specialists at your disposal. Move! Shoot! Communicate! Landing assistance team, what can I do for you? Last stop, everybody out. Stinger
Good to get
team,
out.
taking fire. Anti-aircraft specialists ready.
We're capping, which is nice. They've got recon over here, I think.
Stingers here, we're under fire.
Because they have a sniper team here and I don't.
Move! Watch your spacing. Need supplies?
So once again, lack of recon here is the big killer.
Apache is combat ready.
Ouch.
Fucking asses!
Still though, we've got the cat. It's a bit messy here and I'm not super proud of it, but we do have the cat, so that is good.
Get in that building. Keep moving.
But it could have looked so much cooler if I'd brought recon, if I'd brought my essentials.
Heading there.
Still, we're gonna come get these guys now.
Move your asses. Ready,
So we neutral out the territory control, and the enemy's neutral. Sorry, not the enemy. My allies are neutraling out the
Apache gun
KD. I've got a good amount of points to spend on shit when I have some free time, some free focus. Gets the recon. As soon as I saw the ISV there, I should have been better about bringing in recon to stop that.
Anti-aircraft team.
Speaking of which, I need more shit. So, I don't think this place is, like, fully defended yet. We're gonna need more here, because right now, I'm way too vulnerable to being just, like,
Infantry reporting in.
just hit with a bunch of nasty shit, like artillery and stuff, yeah.
Weapons team ready.
I'm gonna move you. I've got guys, but I need to get resupply in. The snipers are watching that drop too, which is what was going on. So let's get in some recon now. Let's get in some Cav Scouts and snipers a few times. Where's being capped? B. Okay. Oh, we ended the phase a point ahead. Nice. Can I get a Humvee in too? Only one really. Snipers be hurting there. Hang on, hang on. I think if you want to get like a cheap Humvee and to like drive guys around, that's kind of cool.
Heavy weapons team.
But I'm losing my weapons team.
Fire coordinates received. Mortar ready, sir. Get cover.
Oh god, what do they see? They're okay. So they're pretty blind there. They're just like hitting buildings that they think I'm in,
Watch your
and they're like sometimes correct.
Let's get a better picture. New flight plan received.
But you can see right now I don't hold very strong here because, like, I'm just so wounded. I'm way too wounded. What I should have dropped... Do I have a Chinook? No, I can't heli drop of this a supply truck. That's my issue.
Blackhawk ready.
But I can...
Deploying troops. Magic carpet ride is over.
do this.
Flying to coordinates.
Hopefully.
Flight plan updated. Heading there.
I am Camel, but I just haven't got the mental focus right now.
Roger will go. Flight plan confirmed.
See a lot of points. I can call in airstrikes if I really need them.
12 o'clock. Engaging.
I'll be a little careful of getting stingered here.
Infantry in combat.
Let's get our recon in place too.
Don't shoot unless fired upon. Apache copies. Scouts at your orders, sir.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't go that way! Fuck, I gave the wrong refund order there. I'm gonna fly right over the hot zone. They're dead. Rep.
Go ahead.
That's my bad.
Infantry at your
That's just my bad, isn't it?
Need a helicopter down? Infantry here.
We just fucked that up a bit.
Recon team reporting in. Recon team, send traffic. Over. Copy. We take that building.
We got that though. Should be careful because we know there's stingers on the left.
Apache on the warpath.
I think I gotta leave those guys to be mortared.
Maximum power.
Oh, you bring a Humvee. Okay, cool. Bring the Humvee in.
Dopes on the ropes.
But careful of getting the Black Hawk hurt. I need to bring in my proper artillery now, I reckon. And also just like way more supplies.
Relocating.
Way more supplies down here.
Next base of fire.
They're getting a bit close here, so I gotta watch that with my guys.
Snipers here.
Honestly.
I want a base of fire in that building.
Probably put my airborne in the building to watch them coming. Because this is getting a bit hairy.
Moving to next waypoint. Descending. Scouts here. We have a building to secure.
I think they still know I'm in here.
Right, sir.
They seem to see the dump. Hopefully they don't see both of them. At least I already got some supplies out of it.
Move, move.
Hunters of gunmen here.
Infantry good to go.
So I don't need to bomb these guys.
This is maggots. Weapons team.
I don't need to fight these guys with infantry. I can just wait. I think. Wait until my artillery's in place and just kill them.
Mortar available, sir. Mortar ready to engage, sir. 10-4, we're moving. Mission's over, going back to the depot. Let's
We snapped one of the other container ships. Yeah, probably here. Actually, you're right.
armor team in combat.
They've got good recon again. I don't see a drone.
Attaching armor here.
So you're right that they probably got something close.
Move out. Get the
That's a problem because it keeps hitting my supplies that I really need to hold this G-zone. It's a good call that there's probably guys in here.
double time.
Do I have seed? Kinda. I'm gonna send a drone and see when I get some money. Seeing that ship? I think I will.
Mobile artillery standing by.
Here, let me do a quick little mission. Meanwhile, kill these guys.
Direct fire engagement. Artillery on the move. Apache at your command.
I might send the Apache home and build up some more money for airstrikes.
AA team engaged in
Their recon's really good. Maybe here too. I need to bring in a recon jeep. That's what I need. That's what I should have brought in when I was looking for Humvees, is bring in a recon jeep.
Everybody climb up.
Still, I can get you guys back to here at least and like put you inside a
Artillery moving.
survival bunker.
Artillery relocating. Artillery ready to fire, sir. End of the line. Everybody out. Flight truck ready to transport.
Don't have a Chinook. No, this deck actually isn't heliborne. I just wanted to play this deck
Heading to the next emplacement.
without without being as heliborne. I don't know why.
All hands.
The recon's so good.
Here. Beans, bullets, band-aids.
If the recon is too good here, they know everything I'm doing. Drop a Humvee in. I don't need to commit more infantry though here. Like, at this point, everything I could do... I'm gonna do this, like, Globehawk Fex run.
Activated.
But everything I should do then is... Straight up... I should start pushing M113s onto C rather than investing more here. Because even if I lose this, like, they have to send a lot here now to dislodge me, I think. You know?
The Black Hawk
So I should actually be careful not to, like, over-invest here, I think.
Josh delivery underway. Armored transport standing by.
Okay, but...
Changing course. Strike coordinates received. Solid copy. Air support mission inbound. Below the heart.
Run.
Time to bug out.
The cruise missile again. These ones are blind, so that's good for me.
Boots on the ground.
But that's not. So yeah, they'd have snipers in these positions, or they're just guessing.
Stay here.
Either is possible.
Building. Departing.
Don't know if we got their radar there or it got away. I didn't see if there were skulls. Anyone else?
Stinger team at your command.
You come back to here.
We're on the move.
ITs are ready. Okay, they're making another push. So I really need to, like, blunt this. They'll stop here, I think.
Targets with direct fire. Quickly now. Scout team ready. Establish a base of fire in that building.
So I want to really hurt them when they stop there.
Scouts in combat. Send your orders. All asses dismount. Search and destroy. Army in combat. Awaiting command.
Okay, they saw that. I'm probably gonna lose this spot unless I, like...
Mobile artillery ready. Send mission.
Okay, they're also not stopping there. It's not quite close enough to help. I can call in the fuckers again, probably. And then maybe do a strike eagle run because they're really clustered. I might lose the eagle, but I might get away with it being worth it. Interesting, they're coming around to here. I wonder why.
Roger. Moving out.
Why do they want to be on this side? Let's wait and see. Let's find out. What are they doing over here? Intercourse is one of two skills probable. Nice, we did get some AT, that's good.
Infantry here. Standing by. Rock up. We're moving. Longbow copy. Longbow at your command. Heading there.
Did that.
Artillery on the move.
Okay, they're reversing it, so hit here instead. Is that where they're going? I don't know what they're doing. I think that's kind of the point. Is they're staying mobile.
Stinger team standing by.
The Striegel needs to make the run soon.
Set.
Or should either make the run or go home soon, that is.
Stinger team under fire. Requesting orders. Longbow ready for
I might be able to just react with the helicopters here. I might not need the Striegel, and no, I don't need to risk it.
Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
Yeah, probably. Probably send that home.
Fight, fight. Stinger team under fire. What are your orders?
I don't think I'm gonna need it.
Troops in combat. Requesting orders. Longbow.
Okay, so meanwhile... should I reinforce here or what? I think I need to focus on this micro right now.
Providing cover.
Perhaps the mistake was pulling these guys back at all.
Flying to coordinates. New
Everyone's gonna
flight
kill that
plan
one.
received. Flight plan updated. Flying at max speed. Roger Wilco. Flight plan
Out of supplies. They need reinforcements so they can hold.
No party without Hardy.
Bomb that.
Artillery moving out. Fucking move.
Should have pulled that airborne out earlier. I was too busy with the artillery. Ah! Too busy with the artillery.
Longbow waiting mission. New heading set.
They're gonna sit still on that spot. Not enough, though.
Flying there.
Well, if I want to back out a fight for it. So I've failed in my goal here of making it too annoying to try and push me off it. Because I fucked up, dealing with a lot of their shit there. I should never call the helicopters off. Those Bradleys ran wild on me. They're a combination of artillery, cruise missiles, good recon. I've been losing to good recon, really, too. But the combination of all that shit dislodged me pretty well there, and a lot of my infantry died before they got to really fight.
Flight plan received. Heading there.
Do I now go back for G, or do I go for C? I think I do both. I need to mix it up a bit because they're so focused here right now, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and send... these gamers. What are we looking at? Rangers, Stinger. Okay, come around to this side. I need to get going because there's not a lot of time left in the phase, so I gotta get going.
Moving there now.
Just regular grunts
Moving out.
is the way to go in general here, I think.
Clear as hell. And clear its director.
They have great recon on me. cheap regular grunts that can get in there, and then some cheap toes to fill in behind, probably. Well, let's get more grunts. I don't have nearly enough grunts. This has to be a big push.
Good copy.
It's gonna be, there's no recon supporting it. It's like very brute force, kind of stupid push.
Already there.
So I need to have a lot of guys to make it work, and I'm gonna need
Locating.
the smoke mortars over here.
Next base of fire.
The fact that like this is the front line now too is like I'm really getting fucked up for that lack of recon as well. But I don't have a lot of time to focus everything at once. I want to focus on making these two pushes work.
Order at your command, sir. Troops in combat. What are your orders?
We're losing F. The problem is we're also going to lose F. I need to push because otherwise we're going to lose F.
Order ready to fire.
Because now that the pressure's off that zone, that guy's going to come over to here. Or that person's going to come over to here.
Solid copy. Fire mission received.
So I haven't got a lot of time here.
Roger. Go.
I really got to get this going. Like they're pushing Abrams onto me right now. It's bad. It's bad, bad, bad.
Who needs support? Roger. Fire coordinates received. Roger. Fire
At the same time, I haven't really got enough guys to take this side. I can try. I can try. Alright, let's go. I want to just say for everyone watching, don't do it like me this game. Don't
transport here. We're in
like fail to have recon and then try to correct it by just coping harder by pushing more meat.
transport in.
But because I've left this too late, it is what I'm going to go with here.
Roger.
I don't have time to play good right now, in my opinion, if I want to turn the phase 2. So I'm just going to try it like this. Maybe it's a good idea. Maybe it's a bad one. We're all about to find out.
Lying there now. Putting troops on the floor.
These guys won't get there in time.
Order ready. Send coordinates.
I need to smoke, like, actually here. I also need to watch this push.
Armored transport reporting in. All walking sandbags. Jump out.
Because I kind of got to, like, do both of these at once.
Everybody out. Flying NOE. Personnel carrier.
Oh, there's so many infantry here.
Engaging combat. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Keep driving. Infantry here. We're in combat.
Get in there.
Keep running.
Shoot that. Shoot that.
Fire over here. Infantry in combat.
Oh, they've got nothing with me. This won't do anything but feed. Holy shit, if I had a nuke.
Personnel carrier.
That's insane, the SimCity here.
Wilco. Flight plan.
I was not expecting that many guys, I'll be real to you. Not in a million years.
Assistance team. What can I do?
Holy shit.
Infantry here.
That's why I recon. That's why I was saying. Recon is better.
Digger team here. Full power.
I cannot believe the level of SimCity going on there. Oh my god.
Black Hawk here.
Yeah, so it's like code pushes for me on both sides, and I won't cap this either. So all I really do there is feed more points.
Black Hawk awaiting mission.
So now I need to reassess if I want to win this game, because we're going to be pretty far behind. And that's really because I lost the G-Zone as well. I've made this a territory loss for us too, whereas it would have been only +2. And if I didn't feel that stuff, maybe it would have been neutral. So my big failure there is just not holding G well enough, not being ready for those Bradleys. But now they've dug in there too. So at this point, what can I do? I've got 15 minutes, which isn't a ton of time.
Quickly now.
I need to reinforce F, because they're just going to take that.
Relocating to the next emplacement. Get your asses out of my vehicle. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Infantry here. We are engaged. Move. Turning to new heading. Flying there. Flight
Okay.
plan updated. Flying to
Let's see what I can do to get this B2 in.
New heading set.
Stick with the B2.
New bearing set. Roger.
Oh no, the B2 isn't going in.
Flight plan updated.
What's going on? I might go for A and B next too, because if we don't nuke that, that's impossible, and I think it's hard for me to get back on G now too. They've enforced it pretty well.
Inbound. Proceeding as frag.
Raiders are off. We look good for the strike.
Bye-bye, mud movers. Changing course.
Nice Comanches in the back. Perfect timing. We're gonna try and get it out as well.
New bearing set.
That's gotta be a lot of kills, right? No? I guess it's just infantry. We lost part of that till the Raiders came on. Alright. Okay, just took a while to die. Losing the fax was bad though. It offset the kills a bit. So, I had to come down here and take back F point now, which is a bit hard because I just lost 500 points of effects, but I got the Apaches and I think they're pushed ahead of their Stingers. Let's find out. If not, I'm about to feed more, which will not be good.
Who wants a skylight for his house? Moving. Artillery moving out. Mortar available.
But we need a lot of help here. This side's pretty fucked. So send more dudes. No helicopter shit, just send some good old-fashioned tanks.
Middle to the middle. Already there. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Longbow here.
Good shit, go rearm.
Mortar ready, sir.
Get some recon jeep down here as well, and probably some Radleys.
Artillery relocating.
Or a Radley.
Copy. Relocating. Longbow is combat ready.
Bugle is the Curse of Prophecy. Yeah, I didn't get stingered, yeah.
Humvee standing by.
But if you're watching this match, everything going on in this match can be attributed to my lack of recon. Need more recon. The amount of shit there. If I hadn't fed those infantry, it would have been looking even better on KD2. But, you know, mistakes get made. We just gotta do our best to turn it around. I think there's a little stuff around here, or maybe it died to the Apaches I didn't see.
Apache awaiting mission. Looking for targets of opportunity.
Maybe send the Humvee Laras to see what they've got left on C.
Apache.
I do need to take back F, though.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Apache here. New flight plan received. Flying to coordinates. Flying there now. Longbow standing by. Longbow ready for combat. New heading set.
Ooh, that's scary. That's AA Comanches.
Plan confirmed. RTB.
Okay, they got Delta there.
Personal carrier here.
I think that's... Oh, no. That's gonna make things pretty fucking hard for us. I don't think they have Hellfires. I think they're all Stinger.
Reporting in. Roger. We're on the move. Troop transporting combat.
One Comanche V2 there is brave.
Bradley, ready for action. Armored transport under fire. Personal carrier engaged in combat. Deployed. Armored transport engaged in combat. Unasked, everybody. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Roger.
Fuck you, Rangers.
Moving out. Armored transport under fire. Troop transport taking fire. Move to this building.
Okay. Grab my point back, because more than anything I gotta hold F. I've had the ITs just sitting here too, oh my goodness.
Providing direct fire.
Foolish Beagle Rush. I've had IT sitting here idle probably like 10 minutes. Big blunder. Big blunder.
We're engaged. Engaging hostiles. Copy. Relocating.
Well, we're killing that.
Recon vehicle ready.
Let's make sure there's nothing like hiding around here, and then come in and CFV along here.
Artillery at your command, sir.
That's in range. I can hit that.
Mark, direct fire. We're on the move.
You know, iron time? Yeah, I need my artillery time. Yeah, I'm gonna put my artillery time on.
Troops in combat. Send your
Rangers are beating this fight! Shit! Rangers are so scary. That's not worth Strike Eagle. It's worth it strategically that's worth Strike Eagle. I think if I can get it.
new heading set.
Fuck, where was it? It was there, right? I think it was there.
Some fireworks.
Yeah.
Attack vector confirmed. Bombs are ready. Inbound.
That's probably worth Strike Eagle.
Keep moving. Eagle here. Bradley, engaging combat.
Pre-flare. Oh,
Beginning the next phase of fire.
I get it though.
Order, ready to fire.
Speaking to loves Rangers. Rangers are good! It's Sammy! Oh shit.
We're
The hell is this? It's a keg run. I actually don't have any SHORAD. They're gonna exploit me perfectly. But I can M2 them if I hide behind the buildings. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Not fast enough. My ITs, no! M2 them quickly, quickly! Oh god! No, that's fucked. That's a big mistake. I lost that. I wasn't paying attention.
Target locked. Engaging.
That's a big mistake for me. Not having SHORAD in place.
Waypoint. Changing course.
Oh, and losing that for that.
Order engaged. Send your orders.
It's not looking good, folks.
Going out.
And I never got this Patriot with the ITs either. Damn.
Departing.
Good keg run. Very good keg run.
Order engaged.
Credit where credit's due. Historical trades, yeah. Not good for the kill trades, honestly. And while I wasn't paying attention, I lose both the CFV, so the Rangers pushing in the open. God damn it. They're just pushing in the open.
Order engaged. Requesting.
It's looking pretty fucking bad for me. I'm not doing well.
Good copy. Next waypoint received.
It's because of yellow. Like 1,000 plus or something. No, it's not artillery time. Artillery's dead. Like 1,000 plus or something. 1,100 something.
Reporting in. Roger.
Right now, it's looking like less.
Already there. Armored transport reporting in.
That's within range, right? I don't know if that's gonna be in range.
Transport standing by. Blackhawk is mission ready.
Can we get the pilot and leave?
Ready to rain down death.
That is a lot of shit there.
Relocating to the next emplacement.
Where do you want to hit? I don't know, they probably reinforced that right now. We never got the follow-up on the nuke. I haven't got much money either. I don't know, I haven't played well enough this game. They're trying to take the island too. How dare. It's gonna work too, fuck. It's gonna be a total loss for me. If I lose the island as well.
Stinger team ready. Get in that building.
Come here.
Moving out. Order at your command, sir.
Oh, it's rough stuff. We're not going to take A or B by the end of this phase. You can see how far pushed back we are. That's not happening. They've got us outplayed in every metric, I think. Refund subs helo? Subs helo? What do you mean? I just saw that too.
Standing by. Get your asses in that building.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's already happening.
Dog here.
It's queued up.
Dogs on the deck. Infantry at your command, sir.
What can I even do here to try and turn this? I don't know. What I had to do to win this match was all the times I fucked up, not fuck up. It's a bit late now, but I have to think of something. I have one Cat Scout still. We can try to push on C. They may be weaker on C than we expect.
Infantry at your orders.
Other than that,
Infantry here.
it's looking pretty rough. I see shit I can hit there.
Copy. Call for fire received.
Bottom says, this is the first BBLS I've been watching for in quite a while coming to those recon. Yeah, I definitely, it definitely goes to show, bring your damn recon. You gotta bring your damn recon. Oh, in the smoke, ouch.
Get in that building. Set up a base of fire.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
We're on the move.
Recon wins games. You need other stuff, but Recon wins games. All I can do is try and go for C, I think.
Moving out.
I think in hindsight, when it's that thing too of like you're saying a mistake but you're still making it. When I was saying my recon is bad but I gotta cope and try to push for C, I think I needed to instead go, no, it won't work. Start shitting up recon instead. Don't treat the game like 3 different games. Treat the game like 1 game. Take a loss in phase 2 and set up better for phase 3. That would probably have me like winning now. But as it is, I've been losing a lot to artillery. And cruise missile strikes and helos and good attack runs, and like sure I didn't help. And that does come down to
At your command, sir.
just a complete lack of... Hang on.
With direct fire.
Let's snipe what we can for a second, hang on. A complete lack of recon has given them a huge advantage over me.
Moving. Roger,
But-
find the next waypoint. Who wants
I
to
just
start
gotta
this house?
consider that for the next time, you know?
Order ready.
Is I knew the mistake, but I still made it.
Ready. Send mission.
That's that.
Call for fire received.
When you're making a mistake, you're making a mistake. You're never not making a mistake just because you go, I don't feel like not making a mistake today. Let's try to push C. We gotta do something. I don't know if I get here in time, actually. I might need to send jeeps.
Pedal to the metal.
Or, God forbid, helos.
Oscar Mike.
It might be time for a helo drop. Again. Like, we're gonna lose anyway, so I gotta try something, you know?
Blackhawk standing by. Flight plan updated. Target designated.
Okay, they got tow.
Combat. Order ready to engage, sir.
That's dead, which is good.
Who wants a skylight for his house?
Well, what if it works this time? That's what I do to myself. I'm like, but what if the bad idea worked this time? Yeah, that's what I always do. Alright, well, one more time. We're gonna try and do this.
Copy. Call for fire received. Good copy. Fire coordinates received. Roger. Fire.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I have no other options at this point, so it's what we're gonna try.
Counter battery only.
Gotta try something.
Blackhawk ready. Chalks on the deck. Mortar,
Get it going.
command, sir. Get out. Go, go, go. Everybody out. Blackhawk.
Ever give up. Always give up.
Blackhawk reporting in.
Oh, the stingers on the left. I'm so cooked.
On the dopes, on the ropes.
Also, they're just gonna bomb that, so you should actually try to get through the smoke, maybe. Fuck it. That'll get you killed, too.
The Blackhawk is in the air.
Ah!
Infantry ready for action. Ready for action. Infantry reporting in.
Missile age. Ah, total defeat. They sniped that while I wasn't paying attention. Well, it's a GG well played to them, and it's a bad, well, not bad game. Sorry, bad played is what I mean. But all I can do is try to play better on the next one. One of the games all the time, yeah. Very well played by the opponents, and I did not do my best. Recon! Use more recon. You recon and you win games, you don't recon and you lose games. You can't... I started with it, but I didn't keep replacing it, and I didn't bring it to the island drop, and it was just bad from then on. So, it just means next match, I gotta remember to do it. But, you know, we tried. My team certainly tried as well. But they played well as... What did they get? Zone control. I saw purple, I was like, did I get purple heart? Not yet, not today. The phase 1 was fine. But the recon disadvantage really showed. Like, as soon as I... Also, as soon as I called the helicopters back. I called the helos back because I'm like, oh, they haven't pushed in a while. I'm just wasting points. I think if the helos had stayed, they would have been on call to stop those B-fists or Bradley, whatever that rolled through. I thought that my infantry could handle, like, some light Bradley play again, but because of the recon advantage, they bombed and artillered all my guys. And so I really had nothing left. And that's the issue of doing an airborne thing like that. is it's harder to get supplies to yourself, and if you run out of supplies, you're really done. And because they had better recon, they bombed all my supply depots, and my guys just ran out of health, ran out of ammo, and just died. That was like 900 points infantry on C. There was a ton, yeah. That was also like, again, even just let's say like one recon thing first might have revealed a bit of what was going on there. Like one recon Bradley. Just seeing how much shit is there, like, no, you wouldn't run those M113s in there. You would not do that. She's a hard spot to attack. She is a hard spot to attack, but that's why it's worth trying it on this map, I think. But you gotta do it right. Because I didn't do it well enough, I didn't hold it doesn't work out. If I hold G, it's great. First phase, it's fine. But as soon as I lose G there, then I'm suddenly, like, kind of struggling to help my team because then I fucked up my other plays to try and get back in the game. ITs were good, but when I let the ITs get killed by kegs, that was like a very good daring run by Jaromir here. That was perfectly executed. Really exploited the lack of anything I had. Are any of the trucks have to be carried into Chinook? Yeah, but... So the thing is, this deck isn't a Heliborn deck. I played it so I saw the M113s, but in the end it didn't help me. I should have just probably played the Heliborn deck if I wanted to play Baltisk like that. Blue Nurses says, pulls up chair, so you thought you could afford another Klendafu. Yeah, I barely lost anything till they make that Thunder Run in Phase 2. That's where I fell apart. You're good at 9 supplies energy. Yeah, because of that recon advantage. Because they can't bomb what they can't see at the end of the day. And even from the start, I wasn't punishing that sniper on the right hard enough either, and I let a lot of stuff get bombed. So what I need to do next time I drop there, because on foot you're just too slow even on that island. What I need to do next time I go there is bring a recon vehicle. Whatever it is, just drop it. Next time I play Baltisk, if I want to do that, I'll probably play the Heliborn deck and try that next. And I'll like airdrop like some labs. And that'll help. Because also the labs as transports would be amazing there. They were smart taking those Bradleys in a detour. They were super smart. That was really well played. If they'd come down the middle, I could have killed them with the Apaches, and probably the infantry have a good time too, but they knew that. They're not dumb. So they went around the sides and played the range advantage of the Bradleys, and that was good. And definitely where... I think definitely with that zone, having the helicopters on standby, or at least one, is kind of very necessary. They work well in pairs though, because it's hard to get across there and help. Because it's so hard to get across there and help with anything else. And that's the other reason I should have played the Hellborn deck, because the Hellborn deck is half Marines. So I could have driven AAVs across, I could have driven Lavels across. Last time we got away with this playing the Boxers deck against the Russia player, because I think we kind of just scared them off. But because that player was stubborn to come back to G, and they were right to do it, we ended up losing it. Whereas in the previous match yesterday, they just didn't keep pushing that zone, so we got up free like H. I do think it's a good strategy, but it has to be executed right. Like, we've seen it win, we see it go bad there, is if you're under pressure, it's, I think, a mental strategy where if the enemy realizes if they just keep pressuring you, you'll break, you're probably going to have a really hard time holding that zone, because it is more favored to them with the land route. I probably needed to have artillery pre-sighted on that route as well. A bit better. But Marines will make it easier. Hopefully I don't get Baltisk again, because I don't really fancy going back-to-back on that. I want to play like a conventional game. But whenever I go Baltisk, I feel like I gotta do that shit. Are M113's amphibious? Hang on. Wait a second. Not with the slat cages, huh? No, but with the slats off, they probably are. Okay. Top of the BA streamer Fuche right now? What do you mean? Got my protein bar too, I gotta eat. They're not. Are M113's amphibious in real life? No, yes. I feel like I've sailed in an M113 in Arma. The entire backside is a door. I feel like 600 views. Oh yeah, awesome. Well, because Vulcan gave me the big raid. Thank you again to Vulcan. If they have the flotation attached. Okay, so they can be made amphibious. I think Operation Flashpoint and Arma just makes them amphibious, because I swear... I have a memory of, like, being with all of chat in an M113, being stuck out to sea, driving to shore. Moderately amphibious, says Molly, yeah. If we look in the arsenal for unslatted, I wonder. No, BA is not brave enough to let the M113 be amphibious. It'd be too powerful. Here we go. Original M113s can swim without flotation curtains. They propel in the water by their tracks. Hell yeah. Oh god, Kaliningrad, no. No, please anywhere but Kaliningrad. I'll even go to Black Coast. Please not Kaliningrad. Okay, Black Coast.